The creepy videos on this scary list analyze all sorts of weird things caught on camera, too scary to watch at night. Your next hour just got a whole lot more horrifying, because some strangely scary stuff is happening all over the world tonight, but especially right here, right now on this horror channel. (31) Mike's workplace is a 150-year-old building, said to be haunted, and this creepy CCTV footage is his most recent and very best video evidence of paranormal activity caught on tape. Mike is off camera when a random item falls off the wall with no one else around. And in these scary moments, some more strange things are caught on camera, as a second scary incident he cannot explain.
Right of the door, there's kind of like a movement right there, and then it proceeds to go like up the stairs.
A closer look shows what Mike describes as an inexplicable light, strangely bending around a faint figure, moving fast up the stairs. Was this manifestation also responsible for making the object, a hat, fall from a hook on the wall? If not, what causes both of these strange things at the same time? Mike says this odd occurrence is further evidence that the old house he works out of is haunted by the paranormal. I just think it's really weird and worth a paranormal investigation. The supposedly haunted place in question is called Wolf Den Company in Bloomingdale, Illinois. Number 30. If you were alone in a forest and heard these scary screaming sounds in the woods up ahead, would you be able to recognize the strange creature responsible for making these weird animal noises? A Vancouver Island community called Alert Bay is left wide awake wondering what these creepy forest sounds caught on tape could be. Strangest of all, they hear the same scary sounds at night too, haunting moans rising over the trees.
Alert Bay.
What kind of forest animal sounds like these creepy noises could be coming from the woods? Canada is where these noises were recorded. Could this creepy sound be an elk or a moose call? Locals also reported seeing a humanoid creature shamble out of the forest. But as creepy as that sounds, no such video or photo evidence has been caught on camera yet. I'll keep looking for more creepy videos from the Alert Bay woods for further analysis. 29. The Signs and Signals Paranormal Investigation Team goes exploring an old cemetery to see if the place is haunted. Little do they know how scary things are about to become. The first creepy thing they find is a knocked-over marker, which is never a good sign, because if you believe in the supernatural, then you know nothing angers a spirit more than someone messing with its final resting place. Soon they feel an uneasy presence building around them, and what they've caught on camera next is some of the scariest moments of their lives.
Is anybody out here? Oh,
A strange black mass is caught on video, moving fast at 7 minutes and 1 second. A quick shadow that appears for only a second and then is gone for the rest of the investigation. Could this be a bird startled by their flashlight? Maybe so, but it's traveling really fast and doesn't flap its wings once, which is weird. Was this a shadow person warning them not to go near the knocked over graves? If so, spooky lesson learned. Number 28. Ghost hunter John Huntington caught some scary moments on video while on a paranormal investigation in St. Rumford, Maine. The Greater Rumford Community Center is a reportedly very haunted building, where ghost sightings of dark entities are sometimes caught moving objects, and generally scaring any visitors who dare to go exploring this place in search of paranormal evidence. Things get really weird during these moments of the video, when a scary EVP recording is caught on tape in the basement. Listen to this ghostly response to one of their creepier questions.
If you're in here and you need help, can you say help? That was clear.
Nervously intrigued by the possible paranormal experience, the investigators set up gym equipment in the same room where the EVP was caught on tape to see if this creepy basement is really haunted. That's when really weird stuff makes their screams echo throughout the building.
Whoever scratched me earlier, can you knock the ball over? Whoever scratched me earlier, can you knock the ball over?
They scream in horror when the soccer ball, all by itself, rolls up to their feet.
Oh my god!
Look how far it went.
It was like,
At 3 minutes and 34 seconds, you can see their hearts are absolutely pounding with fear from the ball moving. Do you believe this was a paranormal experience? Or was this supposed paranormal activity caught on camera nothing more than a string? 27. Here's a really strange and scary unknown creature sighting I've never seen before in real life, and based on how creepy this video is, I hope to keep it that way forever. The strange bug-like creature is about the size of a full bathroom tile as it pulsates in a peculiar, puffed-up pattern. Perhaps a warning sign that it's ready to attack should the camera person get any closer. The bizarre incident is caught on video for less than a half a minute before they can no longer stand to be in the room and quickly flee. Someone please identify what kind of creature they've encountered. And more importantly, where on earth these things are located, because this has to be one of the creepiest sightings in recent memory. Scariest of all is how it somehow snuck inside their home. How do you even begin to get rid of such a weird thing? 26. David believes his residence is inhabited by a ghost who only haunts him while in the shower. He sets up a camera, and the scary things he's caught on video are both weird and creepy. But are they real paranormal events?
At all though this time. It just started to snow. Here!
The light turns out, and along the bottom of this creepy clip, a strange shadow quickly moves or runs into the house. It could also be his arm moving in the dark though. But if the shadowy figure was his arm, this second eerie manifestation at 4 minutes and 18 seconds is much harder to explain.
10 seconds. Show me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, man. Oh! Nobody is here. See? Just me. The door's right there. The light switch is like right behind this door. And how is that possible, man? See? Now look. Here's a light switch. There's no way anywhere here. See that? Here's a shower. I don't want to fuck my naked body.
Was someone hiding in the small space behind the door? If not, what kind of creepy stuff is going on? 25. If this scary video evidence is to be believed, a paranormal experience is about to unfold in a house that's haunted.
¿Se movió el vaso? ¿O es mi Ay, pensé que era mi imaginación. Ah, caray, caray.
Wondering how the object was caught on tape moving on its own, he shows the glass cup to the camera. The glass is empty and there appears to be no string. Then more weird stuff occurs when he puts the item back on the shelf.
Yo creo que mejor me voy. Lentes.
He does just so happen to leave a clear path for the cup to move. So could he be pulling a string? Had he put his glass behind another glass and it still moved forward, or if the item was able to move backwards, then I'd be really freaked out. This scary stuff is sincerely creepy, but is this video real or fake? 24. These scary moments were caught on camera while on a trail in Cooper Landing, Alaska. An unassuming hiker, lost in thought, accidentally approaches a black bear before he knows it.
Buddy!
Whoa!
Whoa!
They try waving to get his attention, but the fisherman does not notice, and so they have to shout at him to stop walking, and in doing so risk startling the bear into attack. The scared man begins to slowly walk backwards, not panicking, and not acting aggressively. Black bears are not known to attack humans very often, but if this juvenile approaches, the mother could be nearby and perceive everyone as a threat. Black bears usually only attack as a last resort. You know, like if you accidentally walked into one, like what was just about to happen here if they weren't around to stop him. This could have ended with his final horrifying moments caught on tape, with screams echoing throughout the forest. 23. Here's a weird video that's as strange as it is creepy. While exploring the forest, a meditation expert claims to be able to bend natural elements with nothing more than his own mind.
So show him the water's still right now.
Moments later, strange things are caught on camera as ripples appear across the lake. Is he slightly moving his fingers to displace the water? Or are there more mysterious forces at work here? This unexplained video still needs solving 1.5 million views later. So let's try to figure out this mystery. 22. A spooky TikTok ghost video has caught some scary moments on camera when a woman mourning the loss of her husband uses the reality ripple filter in her house and gets some strange results.
And the only place I found movement, and I'm kind of freaking out about it.
This unnerving still image, taken at 8 seconds into the video, does indeed appear to show some sort of phantom apparition sitting upright in the chair. The upper half of a figure where her husband used to sit every night for dinner, and where he was sitting when he passed that night. Perhaps one of the strangest things of all about this video, and the scariest too, is how the image starts out with vibrant and cheerful colors, and then switches to sad and dreary ones as soon as she talks about his passing.
So I saw people using this filter to detect movement in their house, and I thought I would try it in my house where my husband passed away about a year ago, and
When you consider the reality ripple filter is reportedly supposed to reflect the emotional state of spirits through colors, these final moments of the video become extra horrifying. 21. Guys, does anyone know what this creature is? Asks Vin's Adventure of this slug-like animal crawling across the far end of his home. The closer you look at this video, the scarier things get. Watch. In this strange sighting, an unknown creature turns out to be an unknown wriggling mass of creatures closely clustered together. What at first looks like the head is actually the leader of a long line of worms or parasites? I'm not sure what they are or how they're figuring out where to go, but they appear to be somehow churning in unison. I'm not trying to freak myself out, but this video, if real, looks like something straight out of a horror movie to me. What kind of creepy creature sighting is this, and do I even want to know? 20. The dog lets out a few barks at what could be an intruder before sitting in the corner, reluctantly accepting a command from someone it doesn't seem to know, yet knows to obey. As the creepy home footage continues, the dog stops barking at the possible ghost and becomes more comfortable with its presence. The uploader says no one was home when this happened, but let's be real, they could have been telling the dog what to do off camera. so it's at least possible this spooky video is a fake haunting. With that said, at 58 seconds into the video, there does appear to be a ghostly white light coming out of the dog, a fast-moving object that doesn't appear anywhere else in the video. What was this strange orb caught on tape? 19. In this haunting home security footage, strange things are caught on camera, terrorizing two cats. Possible paranormal activity that cannot be explained by witnesses living here. The first creepy clip shows a cat leaping over a couch, only to have a possible ghost follow in pursuit a few scary moments later. On a different day that same year, the other cat suddenly grows very alert and starts investigating all around the same couch as the last weird video. That's when the feline starts to turn around to momentarily track a floating orb. And that's not all. Moments prior, a strange and eerie white anomaly runs across the floor while the cat's back is turned. Is this evidence of the paranormal? And if so, was this the same entity that was chasing the cat around the same couch? Number 18. A YouTuber named Haunting of CK claims to have never believed in ghosts or the paranormal until weird things started happening around his house, until he couldn't ignore it anymore and set up motion detection cameras. Here are some of the creepiest clips from his channel. Aside from doors opening and closing on their own, like a ghost is going in and out of the front door, which could be done with someone hiding off camera, the home security system also detects activity in his child's allegedly haunted playroom. In this part of the house, a creepy doll is caught on tape moving on its own. The figurine moves its head for a few scary moments like it's possessed, and then the suddenly cursed toy slides back into a different position. I want to say this is fake, but I just don't know how, writes one perplexed commenter who cannot explain what they're seeing. The toy chest is pushed up against the wall, so there's no room for someone to be hiding behind it, and it's too small for anyone to be hiding underneath. Is this toy really cursed and moving by itself? 17. A ghost hunting channel called the Colorado Coalition of Paranormal Investigators has caught some strange activity while setting up motion detection trail cameras around a house that is supposedly haunted. This bedroom door is known to open by itself from time to time, and nearby is this creepy doll that looks exactly like the sort of toy that would be hanging around during such a strange incident. The lights go off next, and in the darkness comes a perplexing shadow that flickers briefly across both sides of the doorway before disappearing. According to the paranormal investigators, nobody else was in the room at the time. Do you believe their experience was real, or is this creepy ghost video somehow being faked? 16. There are lots of videos analyzing the scariest places on Earth, but not many discuss the scariest places on the moon, of which there are apparently plenty. This creepy video has some weird things caught on camera while stargazing. Strange things that should not exist and cannot be explained. A mysterious black dot streaks across the length of the moon at an incredibly high rate of speed and strangely disappears. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, another astrology expert is baffled after spotting the same strange objects moving on their own across the length of the moon at the same impossible speed. What kind of strange activity is being observed? And why does stuff like this creep me out so much more than it should? 15. A giant alligator roaming around a South Carolina neighborhood walks right up to the front door of a house and begins to climb, almost accidentally ringing the doorbell in the process. Deep scratch marks climb halfway up the doorway in its wake. Next, the alligator tried to climb up a wall to get into a pool, but the creature was way too small. As it turns out, alligators can scramble up walls fairly easily, so this homeowner is lucky the wild animal wasn't large enough to climb into her pool for a swim. So remember to always look behind yourself in South Carolina, because apparently the gators go door to door. 14. This weird video shows what kind of scary things can happen if you go peering into the bottom of a pool on a dark night. Some frightful moments caught on camera leave this person freaked out and wondering what this experience could possibly be if not paranormal.
What's that?
A pair of glowing white eyes glare at him from the darkness. A bewildered reaction washes over him as he continues to stare at what he fears is an impossible face in the water. He cannot explain what these creepy moments were, but suspects it was a real ghost sighting. And it's weird how the dog starts barking as soon as he gets scared, almost like it's sensing something.
What's that?
What was this? A creature sighting? An optical illusion from light reflecting in the water? Or something else? Whatever it was, some places are too scary and are best left unexplored. 13. Some strange things were caught on CCTV home security footage from a town called Myrdy in Wales. What they're calling strange shadows were caught on tape moving in a really weird way. They claim to have no idea what scary thing could be responsible for causing their security system to clip this video and send a possible home intruder alert to their phone. At 42 seconds, the figure starts to expand, like it's coming from the doorway, and the video strangely ends. They were upstairs with all of their animals in the bedroom. Nothing was downstairs when they checked, and they cannot explain what it was, but they know this was a paranormal mystery that needs solving for their own sanity. Number 12. A YouTuber named Will's Whereabouts goes exploring the forest and sets up camp when some strangely scary noises startle him awake.
Wish me luck, everybody.
Some are saying that this is a pack of animals, while others think it's people screaming. I personally wouldn't want to hear people or animals screaming in the forest so late at night, and so it wouldn't matter to me. I'd probably be out of there as soon as possible, especially if I were alone in the woods like he was. Number 11. A man thinks his house is haunted and presents his best paranormal evidence yet. A white light anomaly speeds into this bowl of water and somehow sends ripples across its surface. Is this evidence of a ghost orb sighting? Or did he slightly shake the bowl of water with his hand to create this effect? Number 10. A ghost sighting caught on camera at a live sports event could be paranormal activity if this experience is to be believed. Watch this hauntingly creepy clip and see for yourself. A shadow person is caught on video running quickly across the court, and when the ball moves its way, the ghostly black figure inexplicably disappears, mysteriously vanishing back to wherever it came from. No one in the crowd appears to have seen the ghost at the time, so this could be a camera glitch or even editing, as opposed to an actual ghost sighting. Real or fake, creepy stuff like this is scary to think about. Number 9. Two ghost hunters exploring a cabin, rumored to be haunted, get creeped out upon reaching an attic space, only to be greeted by strange and possibly paranormal activity caught on camera.
What that is? It just came out of nowhere, man. I don't know. That's the weirdest thing. That's not some type of creepy thing, and I'm actually catching it on video, dudes.
A singular strand of mist hangs in place. Not a cloud of smoke, they say, but rather a paranormal haze, a sign that the attic is haunted. At 1 minute and 44 seconds, there appears to be a scary face embedded within the mist, eyes and all. Was this the haunting image of a real ghost sighting caught on camera? Creepy stuff if true. Number 8. The off-canny ghost hunting team goes exploring a system of caves believed to be haunted by the paranormal, as this spooky experience goes to show. Investigators Jacob, Garrett, and Danny get increasingly weirded out until they stop in one of the tunnels just in time for these creepy moments to be caught on camera.
There's a red light over there. What's up?
We gonna go investigate?
I see your face, asshole. Nice try.
He thinks someone is looking at him from around the corner, and thinks a ghost hunter is messing with him. But when he shines his flashlight, the figure is gone. Some people are saying that they could see the faint outline of a figure at 8 minutes and 25 seconds before he shines the light. Can you? Number 7. The Queen Mary is a famous ship with a haunting history. Once used by the rich and famous on luxury cruises, it was retrofitted in 1939 for service, and saw much conflict over the years, including D-Day. Now, about 600 ghosts are said to haunt the ship. Among them is the ghost of a little girl named Jackie, who haunts one of the pools aboard Queen Mary. In this creepy, unexplained photograph, a mysterious figure is in the background, and it's said to be her. And that's not the only time a possible ghost sighting has been caught on camera haunting this pool. One brave ghost hunter who went exploring the place alone in the dark will always be haunted by this creepy video caught on night vision camera.
Been told that her name is Jackie. She's about 5 or 6 years old. She had drowned in the second-class swimming pool, but because that one is no longer on the ship, that's the reason why she tends to wander.
She's talking about Jackie's ghost when strange and mysterious orbs float across the dark space. Later, when exploring down a long hallway, she feels the spirit nearby and invokes Jackie by name, followed by what could be an actual ghost sighting.
Hi, Jackie.
A few suspenseful moments after greeting the little girl's ghost by name, some sort of strange light anomaly flashes and then is gone. Number 6. 12-year-old Maddie returns to a place called Ashley's Restaurant, a building said to be haunted for a long time, and a place where she claims to have had a paranormal experience before when a ghost touched her hair in front of many witnesses, including staff and the girl's mother. Years later, she returns to the booth for an interview. They place a K2 meter in front of Maddie, and it does not blink. At first. The more she speaks of her paranormal experience, the more the equipment detects a mysterious buildup of electromagnetic energy.
Well, we searched up places to go for like creepy things or whatever, and then we just came inside here and then it's just...
So you guys had just moved here from where?
What does that mean?
No sooner than they say it's gone do the mysterious lights flash again.
Hey man, it's so rare that that thing goes off too.
Suddenly, she jumps and looks over in a fearful reaction, whimpering in distress.
It's blinking.
Eventually, she calms down and the interview concludes. But what do you make of these strange moments? Was this more paranormal activity they've caught on camera at a haunted restaurant? Number 5. This creepy photo has been freaking out the internet ever since it went viral years ago. The photo seemingly looks normal at first, until you notice the person in the middle would need 3 arms to perform all the things he's doing in this picture. Nobody was behind them, they claim, and they have no idea what sort of weirdness they've caught on camera in the background. Was a younger sibling trying to get in the photo? Was this Photoshop? Were they making it up? If this is real, then seeing an unknown hand in a childhood photo is really scary stuff. Number 4. In a recent top 10 countdown video, someone in the comments said that we should look at a merchant's cafe in Seattle, Washington because of how haunted this place was. Well, I found this really strange video online of a haunted, stall. Let's review the footage.
You are messing with my camera right now. I can totally... I can see that. You're producing a weird light. Oh, I saw you again. My camera is making weird. I just saw you. Can you do that again? You flew by my camera. You did it again. Good job. Can you do it one more time? You did it. That was incredible. Great job.
Are these weird ghost orbs or dust particles caught on camera? Could this creepy stuff be true? Number 3.
Look what I found. This is in Carmel. This great old house.
This is a scary TikTok video that went viral a while back from Murphy House in Carmel. A woman is exploring outside of an abandoned home when some creepy stuff is caught on video in the background.
Absolutely, I could just imagine walking around here in some fancy dress.
A small head is in the left pane of a glass window. The pale face of what could be a little girl, or its ghost, which would be one of the scariest things to see in the window of an abandoned house that I can think of. But as it turns out, this was not a paranormal event. The internet was freaking out, so they went back there as soon as they noticed the creepy face in the background. Now knowing where to look, and from this angle, it looks like the face of a mannequin head, which is still creepy, but not nearly as scary as a ghost. So if you ever see this video on another countdown list and they say it's real, you'll know the full story. Number 2. It's strange how quickly everyone has forgotten about the weird triangle that was caught on camera hovering over the skies in Washington, D.C. in December of 2018. The strange blue lights in the sky form a peculiar pyramid shape that has not been explained, though other creepy videos like this one exist.
What's that shit? This alien spaceship, I tell you.
This was over the Pentagon, the uploader writes, who was walking their dog, and when they saw these scary pyramid-shaped lights in the sky, further adding that it looked like something out of Star Wars. What were these strange lights in the sky? What was their origin, and what was their purpose? As far as I was able to research, some theories say that this was an art show that was floating around, though nobody is able to really tell if this was light from the ground or an unidentified object in the sky. Number 1. This scary video is simply titled Alice Springs, and it shows why there's more to fear in Australia than giant bugs and animals, like whatever this monstrosity is. A mysterious, humanoid creature with demonic-looking horns creeps out of the darkness and rushes up to a camera that's been left recording. The final moments of this sighting depict the creature's broad, frowning face with blue eyes, no irises, and a long goatee. Unfortunately, no better quality video of the creature sighting has been found. One freaked out commenter asks, "This video isn't real, right?" That's enough internet for today, declares another. As creepy as this video is, it might not be real. It kind of looks like a person in a costume, especially when you look at its back feet, which look rather normal. And the noises it's supposedly making sound scary and all, but after a few playthroughs, it also sounds like a cow. Am I wrong? Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more of everything Billnose.